Hello everybody, it's me and Samantha here at the SG Women's Fast 15s at Kings Park. We're about to play the final game of today. We've been down here since 1 o'clock. We started with the under 12 girls showcasing Football Club in Valley, then the under 14 girls, Valley versus Football Club. And 7 clubs here today have competed: Taipo Dragons, Tinshoya Y Pandas, Hong Kong Scottish, Causeway Bay Football Club, Gai Wu and Sokjen Valley, the hosts. And Samantha, how would you sum up today ahead of this final game? It's been a good way to kick off the season, get back on the park.
Yeah, very much so, Grant. Really, really good to see all those clubs getting involved with this tournament. Great opportunity for all the players to showcase what they have. You know, really good, also good opportunity for the coaches to see the talent they're going to work with this season. But as I said earlier, it's really good to get some rugby being back played on the pitch.
Yep, it's been some good rugby, that's for sure. It's been hot, it's been cold, it's been windy, and a great tournament today. And our thanks as well to Société Générale, Valley sponsor, for supporting this tournament, making it happen, the Fast 15s. It's a tournament that used to be held many, many years ago, and we've sort of brought it back to life. And we thank the Rugby Union for supporting today's event, various means. And also we wish a lot of success and fun for the KPMG Women's Premiership and all the lower community leagues as well. So we're setting up now for the final match. It's seeds 1 and 2 in Pool A. It's going to be Gai Wu Falcons against Société Générale Valley Black Ladies, the league holders. These two have history, and we can expect an interesting, entertaining 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes, no breaks, and then we'll be done for the day. Enjoy the game. On come the teams now. Here they come then, Gai Wu in the white and red, Valley in the red and black on the left.
Yeah, both teams pulled out the big guns for starting here.
Thanks for joining us from around Hong Kong, from around the world. It's great having you with us here on the Facebook feed, supporting your friends, your family, your mates, and just supporting rugby in general. So enjoy this final 20 minutes. It's going to be Claudia McMeekin with the ball in her hand, co-captain of this Valley side. To get us underway, Patrick Kwok is our referee from the Society of Hong Kong Referees. She goes straight down the middle, and there's a knock-on, was there? Yes, from Gai Wu. An early mistake there, just dipped away at the last minute from her.
Yeah, knock-on coming in there from Jasmine Fung, the Gai Wu co-captain. She would be disappointed with that.
A little bit of breeze swirling around, so nothing's completely easy out there, of course.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
And off the back goes Jasmine Chung, chucks up the big speculator McMeekin, and she goes over just near the posts. Jasmine Chung around the back, and within the first minute, Valley are in.
Yeah, great attacking scrum. Gives Valley an opportunity. As McMeekin looks to add the 2.
McMeekin converts her own try, 7-0. Into her second season with Valley. Her partner, Fidia, playing for the men's premiership side.
Yeah, it's great to have Claudia McMeekin in with the Valley. The past couple of years, you know, she's played rugby at quite a high level in New Zealand with the North Harbour FPC team. Brings good value and experience to the ladies.
And it's tit for tat as Valley bomb the restart and they get penalised. And a little knock on. Very lenient there, letting her say she was off the mark rather than punishing her with a defensive scrum. Up steps Jasmine to nudge this towards the line. First line out, and they've got to go and get their own ball. The ball retrieval team has fallen asleep. Okay, so we're set now. Nicely done, well controlled, down off the top. That floating pass there, and coming out of the line was Brilla Riva. Makes a good tackle. They trundle into the 22. Guy Wu looking like they're going to get penalised. Bellamilo, coach. Here goes McMeekin, just putting on the burners. Nadia Cavalier to ground. Scored a brilliant try in the earlier game. Milo's there again. Gets bundled up. It's good defence from Guy Wu. Milo again decides to take them on. Sees a prop, fancies her chances. Guy Wu make a good tackle. There's more good contact. Look at this coming in from Guy Wu. They are up for this, both sides.
Yeah, typical Guy Wu Valley game actually this is, which is great to see. As Fung makes another error. Knock on first.
Knock on into touch. So Valley got an option.
McMeekin there, cheering the mistake because they gained about 40 on the kick and now they win a line out.
Tanya Da taking control, calling that line out. Confident with her throw. As she hits Dina at the back.
Good cadence, good collaboration. Milo again, McMeekin. Looks like Bellamilo's floating in and out of the fly half roll with McMeekin. Over the ball go Guy Wu, and they look like they'd snaffled that. Erin Dayton. It was a bit of a worm burner, but she was under pressure at the ruck. Asking questions of defence here, and big tackle from Guy Wu, prop there. McMeekin can't slip it out. Dayton to Milo, has a look behind and just nicely on the fingertips there. Cavalier's got her.
Yeah, well taken there by Steph Chan. As Valley looked to hold her up. A maul has been called.
There's a knee on the ground. No, it's a maul, so well done by Cavalier and coach. She held her up long enough for the reinforcements to come. The vision from Bellamilo to just nudge that one through.
Crouch. Bind.
Erin Dayton with a push put into scrum here. As Jasmine fumbles it at the back. Great pressure coming in from the Guy Wu forward pack.
Collapsed.
Giving them a penalty at the breakdown. Guy Wu with the 20-meter gain from that kick. But pressure coming on there from the Valley Black Ladies. as the referee plays advantage.
Stina does well there to turn into the traffic, make a couple of yards, squirts out the back, but will go back to the knock on, no advantage.
Yeah, Lam would be quite disappointed with her throw there, actually. Gaiwu usually bring a very good set piece to the game. Let's see what they can do in the scrum here. They did have a turnover at the previous scrum against the Valley Black Ladies, so the pressure is on. And once again, the Gaiwu front row just too dominant in that area. As McMeekin carries the ball forward.
Back foot.
And Valley look to shape and organize again. Milo sees a bit of space to the left, chooses to go herself. Chone keeps it alive to Vera. However, holds the ball, not releasing in the ruck. Great steal coming in there, and an important one from the Gaiwu Falcons. Jasmine Fung with a kick into touch. Gives Gaiwu another attacking opportunity with the line out just on the half.
Don't stay on top too long. That's too long. Just straight down. Play on.
And once again, another lost line out there by Gaiwu
Two
Falcons.
knock-ons. First one, white.
Pressure coming on from Valley.
Yep.
Halfway through this game then,
Give me a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
a few errors creeping in, slowing it down. Momentum, it's been hard to build.
Let's see what Valley bring to the scrum here, as the previous two haven't been in their favour.
Sit.
New scrum half on for Valley. Oh, and it's a big shove from Gaiwu. They pile into that like a bulldozer. And great cadence.
Play.
They go quickly.
Advantage for high tackle, 19 red. Yep.
Terrific line speed from the Valley inside backs there. Forcing the runner back on the inside channel. Melody Lee floats one over the top. It's a beauty. Beats the winger.
Yeah.
Edging their way into the red zone now, but a little knock on there. So they'll have a scrum, an attacking scrum.
Yeah, great run down the wing there by Chame Nam. Really good to see her back and involved with the Women's Premiership this season. Certainly a key player for the Gaiwu Falcons. Gaiwu bringing a very dominant scrum to this game.
Point. Sit.
Showing their front row prowess. However, a counter shove coming here from the Valley ladies. What's going on with these scrums, Grant?
Yeah, haven't we seen that today? Valley blew Football Club off their own scrum. And then on the very next scrum, Football Club shunted Valley off their own ball. It was as if the front rows were picking and choosing their moments to rev up the engine. The 99 call. A slender 7-point lead here coming into the final minutes of this game. Line-out's working well for Valley. Josfold to McMeekin. Went straight down, I think. Referee Kwok lets it go, and look at the fight. And Claudia McMeekin down to ground she goes.
Great work by the captain there.
Bella tries to get the arms free.
Good decision making to hold on to that ball and take it in. However, great line speed from the Gaiwu Falcons. Oh,
whoa! Melody Lee cuts Shirley in half.
Yeah, smashing tackle there by Melody Lee. However, Shirley is a strong little nugget, and she won't back down.
And Colleen Josfold, the recipient of some lenience there as well. Just knocking that one on as she took it quickly. Ref Kwok saying you're off the mark anyway. So it's been consistent, and that's helping this game truck along. I mean, aside from that try, Sam, neither team's really dominating, are they? It's a real contest.
Yeah, it's a real dogfight here, which is, again, typical of a Valley Gaiwu match. You know, this is a snippet of a Grand Champs final. It's great to see both teams bringing the guns today.
Milo gets the bounce. Beats 2 or 3 tackles. They're on the front foot again. Gaiwu are back in line very, very quickly. Brilla Reaver puts the shoulder in. Places it back. Valley looking to close this one out. The score here should put it safe.
Milo sees a bit of space and calls for it. Gets it out to Thompson.
Look at this run from Rebecca Thompson. A weavy mazy run. How many players is she going to beat here?
Oh.
She's over by the post. I don't believe it.
Great try there coming in from Thompson. Good determination. Pins her ears back and just goes.
An absolute ripper. Perhaps try of the game. We've seen a few, try of the day, sorry. We've seen a few great tries, but Rebecca Thompson there must have been 5 or 6 players, and that'll look good on the replay in slow motion. Be on the highlights reel.
Yeah, good play there by Valley to see a bit of space out wide. Took advantage of it. And they come away with the 7 points.
Gaiwu in no rush to get back to halfway. Had a bit of a conflab after that try. About 2 minutes remaining. Under control by Valley. The forwards take it up for a trundle, then it comes to the backs. Bella, Claudia, Colleen.
She was trying to shape up for the kick there, wasn't she, Grant? However, just a bit of indecision.
Yep, she had Gaiwu players in her eye line. They were screaming up at her, and she probably tried to pull out of a kick and got caught in 2 minds. So can Gaiwu finish strong here with a try? Tammy Lau on the loose head side here for Gaiwu up against Jasmine Chung, co-captain. Let's have a look at this, nice and close.
National prop on national prop here.
What's left in the tank after a long day? It's going nowhere. Oh, nearly stolen. Good thieving work there from both nines.
That's excellent. Keep that onside. That's fine.
Valley, zero commitment at that ruck. Choosing to fringe out.
Karen So with the big hit and the steal and one foul movement. How slick was that? She'll pick your pockets. Reaver with the knock on, unfortunately, for the Valley side. It's time for another scrum.
Yeah, Gaiwu doing very well to disrupt that ball there, you know, with their rush defense, being very nitty-gritty in that contact. Still plenty of time in this game for Gaiwu to even it up. I'm sure the Black Ladies are aware of this. Great push coming in there, putting pressure on. Milo leads the back line in defense. As Chan tries to take control here. The Sevens girl stepping it up with Agnes. Chung in here with a potential steal. And an error coming in there from the Gaiwu scrum half, Agnes. As Shirley So shouts instructions to the scrum. But pressure coming on once again from the Gaiwu Falcons. So at 8 takes control. Oh, a double kick there. Milo to McMeekin.
Oh!
Steph Chan chooses to let the ball drift over.
And that's it, an exciting end to this final match of the day. It's Society Generale Valley 14, the Gaiwu Falcons 0. Another very good matchup. What a tournament we've had. A series of friendlies, you might say. Short format of the game, the SG Women's Fast 15s. It's back on the calendar, folks. And rugby really is the winner today as the teams pay their respects to each other. And that concludes the rugby for today. We will now cross over for a quick presentation by Society Generale. And before I do that, I want to sign off on behalf of Samantha and myself and the whole production team here. Thank you for joining us from around Hong Kong, around the world on the live stream. Rugby's back, everybody. I'm glad that you had a little rugby on your screens today, no matter where you are. Thanks for joining us and hope that you'll follow us through the season. Good night.
Coach Desmond, anything? Me, girls, good way to finish, eh? Yeah. We started off, we were trying to get the energy, we got the energy in the end. So me, good way to go into next week. I enjoy it. That didn't look like it was messy. Does that make sense? Yeah, so those girls that started that game, fuck. How cool is that? Yeah. Hey, our depth is going from here to here, and now we're getting challenged each week in and week out.